So before we move on to part C, let's take a look at what this actually means. Remember, how did we come up with this 156.25 pounds? Well, we had 16 males, and that's the limit you could have in the elevator, and the weight limit was 2,500 pounds. So if you put 16 men in that elevator, the average could not exceed 156.25 pounds. So again, as long as, if you put 16 men in there, which is perfectly fine, that's what, well, at least that's what they said the person limit was, could be in that elevator. So if you have 16 men there, you're okay in that aspect. But there's really, it's almost 100% certainty that if you put 16 men in there, you are going to exceed that average amount per man, which means you are then going to exceed the weight limit. So something needs to change here. Either they need to change how many people can fit into that elevator, can reasonably and legally be put into that elevator that elevator can hold, or they need to adjust that weight limit so that that a group of 16 men does not exceed 2,500 pounds. So let's look at part C now. So when determining weight limits for elevators, which probability should be used to determine weight limits? Should you look at the result for part A, which we looked at an individual male, or should we look at groups of males in part B? When, if you haven't thought about that, think about that, pause the video, and then we'll see if you're right. Okay, it ends up that when we're looking at elevator weight limits, we're really more concerned about groups of individuals than just a single individual. The chance that a single individual, there's no way that, well, I shouldn't say no way, but a single individual is not going to weigh more than 2,500 pounds. We need to look at groups of people. So in this case, we would be more interested in the results from part B. In other words, groups of people, specifically males in this case, and we'd be interested in those results to set our weight limits for the elevator. So part B would be better. Because we are more concerned about groups of people in an elevator rather than a few individuals. Or in this case, I should say even one individual.